Hi, and welcome to episode 4 of Beautiful Books. So, in this episode, I will be talking about the Dreamland Billionaire series by Lauren Asher. So, the way I do these videos is I go through my rating, I read the Bible for all 3 books in this case, and after I've done that, I go into the spoilers, so I'll let you know when that's gonna happen. Let's go. So the first book in this series, these are 3 books in this series. So it's a trilogy, but they're all interconnected standalones, I'm pretty sure. I think. So the first book is The Fine Print. I rated this one 4.5 stars. It is the book about Rowan and Zara. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Yeah. I'm gonna read the Bible first. So these Bibles are like split in like sections, 2 like sections about each character. Not each character, but each main character. And yeah. So first we do Rowan. And it's like kind of like parts that they wrote. Like that's how you should see it. I'm in the business of creating fairy tales. Production companies, 5-star hotels, theme parks, everything can be mine if I renovate Dreamland. Hiring Zara was a great plan until I fell for her. By the time I realized where I went wrong, it was too late. People like me don't get happy endings, not when we're destined to ruin them. So, and then you have Zara. After submitting a drunk proposal criticizing Dreamland's most expensive ride, I should have been fired. Instead, Rowan Kane offered me a dream job. The catch, I had to work for the most difficult boss I'd ever met. Rowan was rude and completely off limits, but my heart didn't care. At least not until I discovered his secret. It was time to teach the billionaire that money couldn't fix everything, especially not us. So, these are romances, obviously. And they're about the 3 Kane brothers, so it has something to do with an inheritance, but I cannot say too much right now because I'll spoil things probably. So that's the first one. I liked it. 4.5 stars. Then we have Terms and Conditions. This book was about Declan and Iris. And I wrote this one. I rated this one 5 stars. I really liked it. Let me read the back. So first we have Declan. I'm destined to become the next CEO of my family's media empire. The only problem, my grandfather's inheritance clause. Fulfilling his dying wish of getting married and having an heir seemed impossible until my assistant volunteered for the job. Our marriage was supposed to be the perfect solution to my biggest problem. But the more we act in love for the public, the more unsure I feel about our contract. Caring about Iris was never part of the deal, especially not when breaking her heart is inevitable. And then Iris, my plan to marry Declan was simple in theory. Move in together, throw a wedding, have a baby. We set rules to prevent any kind of issues. Ones that were never meant to be broken, no matter how much Declan tempts me. But what happens when our fake relationship bleeds into our real one? Falling in love was never an option, at least not for me. So both of these first books are workplace romance. Iris is Declan's assistant. Zara works in the same department as Rowan, but like Rowan is technically her boss. Not technically, he's her boss. Yeah, so this one, I like this one better than the first one. Just because, again, this one has fake dating, which is one of my favorite tropes. So that's really, really fun and nice. The rest, I'll say when I'm to the spoilers part. Then the last book. I'm sorry. There's mascara on my nail. Oh my gosh, there's no mascara. Wait. Okay, it's fine. There's no mascara on my face. Anyways, so the third and last book is called The Final Offer. It's about Callan. I think Callan. Don't come for me. I'll put it up here, maybe. That name is impossible to pronounce. And then Alana. And this one, I also gave 5 stars. It's the thickest one of the 3. I liked it. So first we have Callan. I don't know. I'm the Kane brother everyone gossips about behind the closed doors. Trust fund Brad, washed up athlete, high-functioning alcoholic. No one knows the real me but her. Alana Castillo. My childhood best friend and the only woman I ever loved. When I broke her heart 6 years ago, I promised to never return to Lake Wisteria. I kept my word until my grandfather's will changed everything. To receive my inheritance, I was tasked with spending a summer at the family lake house before selling it. The request was simple in theory until my entire plan blew up on my first day. Turns out, Lana doesn't just live at the house, but she claims to own it too. Then Alana, falling in love with Callan Kane was a mistake. He told me so before destroying my heart and our friendship 6 summers ago. When he promised never to come back, I foolishly believed him, but then Cal showed up again, intending to sell his grandfather's lake house. The biggest flaw in his plan? My name is on the deed. So this is second chance romance. They were childhood best friends. This one I would make sure to check trigger warnings because there are some heavier topics like alcoholism, drug abuse. I hope I can say those words on YouTube without getting demonetized. Anyway, so yeah, that's that. I really like them. This is more like a summer read in my opinion because it's at a lake house, which is really nice and fun. And there's a kid in this book. I love kids. Not everybody does. Then workplace. Anyway, these are all 3 very cute, kind of cute, wholesome books, but also really not wholesome and cute. And I'll tell you more now. So if you haven't read these, I would stop this video right now. Go pick them up at your local bookstore or buy them any other way and read them and then come back at some point. It's 3 books. I know it's long, but it's worth it. Yeah, so let's do the fine print first again. I really enjoyed it, but I didn't love it as much as the other ones. This book has, let me just check how many pages, 434 pages, so it's not even that long of a book. It is a little longer, but it's definitely not terribly wrong, terribly long. What can I say? There are a few scenes in this book that I love. for example, there's a Chinese stakeout scene, which when you read the book, you will get what I'm saying here. It's amazing. I really enjoy the setting. I do kind of think it's a Disney knockoff, just because it is a family business in, storytelling and magic things, and Dreamland is what the amusement park, theme park is called. They have hotels, they have movies, they have a streaming service. It's kind of knockoff Disney, but I like that, okay? But it's still its own world, of course. So I really enjoyed this book. The next thing I'm going to say is a really, really big spoiler, so please don't watch this if you haven't read the book. In the epilogue, I cried. I don't cry that much with books, but with this, I felt so connected to the characters. I cried because I was so happy for them. Because in the epilogue, Sarah, I think it's where she gets pregnant. She's already pregnant. I think there are 2 epilogues, kind of. Yeah. You have the epilogue and then you have the extended epilogue. So, in the first part, I'm pretty sure it's where they open. Yeah, they open the land where she's been working on, right? You follow me? And like the cute little bud in the oven pin, she always wears pins, and then she has like a cute little bud in the oven pin to tell Rowan she's pregnant, which I thought was really cute. And then in the extended epilogue, you see them with like a few kids. I think they have 2 kids and she's pregnant. I'm not sure. But it's so cute. It's so wholesome. I love them. Rowan and Zara are probably my favorite couple, but it's my least favorite book. But the snippets you get from them in the other 2 books are absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous. And the way that all 3 women become friends in the last book, also beautiful. I love it. So then we got terms and conditions. To be completely honest, I don't remember that much of this book. I remember that in the beginning of the book, it's like a press conference for Declan, where he's gonna like announce the engagement, but it's like a fake engagement, of course. And then the woman he was supposed to announce it with leaves, like she doesn't want to do it anymore. So, but the press was already there. So then Iris, his assistant already, so they've known each other for a really long time. Until like she's like, yeah, I'll do it. Okay, and then you also have Galen there. He and Iris are best friends. I love them. Honestly, Galen do be my favorite guy. He's funny. I like it. I think he's my favorite. The other 2 are a little more serious than him. But he's also got his issues. So that, and like also just... I don't remember what I was gonna say. What do I remember of this book? Oh, this one I think was the like spiciest one out of the 3 of them. They're not crazy spicy, but like there's a little spice. Oh yeah, he fucks up. I should not have said that. He messes up pretty bad as well. Like all 3 of them. It's like a third act breakup in all of these books, which it's not my favorite trope. But I get it. It kind of needs to happen for the book to be this long. Anyways, so this, the second book, it's like a medium long book. It is, let me check, 477 pages. Oh my gosh, yeah, there are words in this book. This is so fun. Declan always has this thing where it's hard for him to communicate his emotions to other people because he's scared about the understanding part and stuff, I think. And so what he does is he uses words from other languages. I'm from Belgium, I speak Dutch, so when the Dutch words were in there, I was like, oh my god, it's so fun. I understand them. The other ones, no clue, but she did put like the explanation for the words at the bottom of the pages they were in. How cute, how amazing is that? And these are like words that you don't really have in another language. For example, you have like human is like the last word, and it's a verb. And the explanation is definitely correct. It says, to believe that somebody deserves the thing in question just because they deserve it or did well. That's human. It's someone like wanting someone to have it or thinking that they deserve it. Exactly, that's what that means. And I think that's really nice because in English you don't really have a word for that. So I love that about this book. Absolutely loved it. That's probably why I gave it 5 stars and not 4.5. Probably why. And then we have the last book, The Final Offer. Camille has my heart. That kid is amazing. I love her so much. But I just generally love kids in books most of the time. Not an accidental pregnancy trope though. It's different. So I really like the setting like this. Beach house. Lake house. And then like there's like little guest room house separate, and it's really nice. I also really love the way he was supposed to sell it, but then they did it in a different way. I do not remember how. And then like they still have that house and they live in that house. I'm pretty sure. I love it. It's an amazing book. The spice in here is also really nice spice. Yeah, I really like it. And like, I really hate cats, but there's a cat in this book, and that cat is so cute, especially within the connection that the cat has with Camille, the kid. Mwah. Okay, so Camille, at some point, they were like sitting at the dinner table, and Camille asks like something like do you like my mom? Something along those lines. And then Gavin says yes, and then like one of the two says it's our secret, and oh my gosh, I just melted. I love kids. Yeah. Okay, so those are the 3 books of the Dreamland Billionaire series. In general, it's definitely a 5-star series. I love it. It's right next to the Twisted series for me personally. I love these books. I love all 3 couples. I could connect to all 3 of them. These are the only 3 Lauren Asher books I've read so far. I will definitely be reading the rest because I love these. In my opinion, they're worth the hype. I think they deserve a lot more hype. Also, how pretty are these together? Except for this one, like why don't you have them? Anyways, that's just my problem. I really like them. That was it. So, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more beautiful book videos where I talk about some beautiful or less beautiful books, go check them out on my channel. If you want to see more of me, make sure to subscribe. If you liked it, thumbs up. If you didn't like it, thumbs down. It's fine. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!